Number 1. Which of these is not a way the region you live in can impact your life? A. Transportation I use. B. Languages I speak. C. Movies I like. D. Clothing I wear. Number 2. Which of the following is not a reason people form communities? F. Religious freedom. G. To rely only on themselves. H. Material well-being. J. A need for security and laws. Number 3. Who makes the laws in a community? A. Students. B. Police. C. City council members and representatives. D. School and home builders. Question 4. Which of the following men was one of the 5 writers of the Texas Declaration of Independence and helped plan the straight boundaries for the county lines of northern Texas? F. Abraham Lincoln. G. Colin McKinney. H. James Thomas. J. Benjamin Franklin. Don't forget to pause. Question 5. The timeline below is arranged in which of the following ways? F. Centuries. G. Decades. H. Days. J. Weeks. Question 6. How could a new community meet its need for recreation? A. Reserve land for parks and playing fields. B. Elect government leaders. C. Build several different kinds of worship centers. D. Construct strong communication systems. Don't forget, you can pause this video at any time. 7. Your family has lived in an area with mountains for a very long time. You have a friend coming to visit from a beach area. Which of the following would best show your friend how your community meets its needs differently than his community? F. Driving a car to get to a restaurant. G. Go rock climbing and hiking together. H. Spending an afternoon swimming. J. Viewing the outside of your local school. Question 8. Which of the following helps communities meet their needs for transportation? A. Newspaper and internet. B. Highways and roads. C. Parks and swimming pools. D. Schools and museums. Use the timeline below to answer questions 9 and 10. Number 9. How many decades passed from the year of the historic homes were built to the year streetcars came to McKinney? Don't forget to look back at the timeline. F. 3. G. 5. H. 1. J. 2. Number 10. In 1915, the first paved road was created in Collin County. In which decade did this occur? A. 1881 to 1900. B. 1910 to 1920. C. 1890 to 1900. D. 1900 to 1910. Question 11. Use the terms past and present to describe how your community has changed and will change over time. In the past, in the present. Question 12. Choose 2 places on the map and write at least one sentence about how people meet their needs in a community at each place. Be sure to use one of these terms: recreation, transportation, education, and communication. Number 13, identify 2 reasons why someone would want to move to McKinney, Texas.